Hey Zen fam, this video is a video response to Dreamcast Guy's video about turning 40 as a gamer and also, of course, as a full-time YouTube content creator. Now, I'm not full-time, but I've been on the platform for nearly 14 years, so I think I have some words of wisdom and stuff for Dreamcast Guy, if indeed you are viewing this video, sir. I know you are constantly playing games, trying to keep up with your massive catalogue of stuff that you've got to review for and all that yada yada yada, but if you see this, I hope you'll leave a comment. Anyway, as a 51-year-old, I've been 40, mate. I know exactly what you're talking about, mate. Don't worry. You're not alone in this. When you remember that a lot of gamers out there, the average age of a gamer nowadays is in their mid-30s. So don't feel bad about being an older gamer. It's fine. Trust me on that. And I can get with you on a lot of what you're saying in the video, where there seems to be a large amount of people today, especially in the young team, who don't really seem to have any interests. I speak to all kinds of people at my work. There's people at my work who've just started their first job, and there's people who have been there for like 10, 20, sometimes more years, and everything in between. There's people there who are probably close to retirement and stuff, and they've been doing the job a long time, and it's a warehouse, so it's physical graft. And I found mostly with the young team, they've not really got any interest, they've not really got any hobbies, so I can understand what you're talking about. They don't seem to have any passion. Some of them play video games, a couple of them are even subscribers. But it is the case that for a lot of the younger people out there, they've got no money and they've got no time. And I hate to say it, but the kind of social media landscape that we've been living in the last sort of 5 to 10 years has eroded attention spans. And I know that there's probably been a good amount of people who are under 20 that have probably already dipped out of this video, because that's just the world we're living in. I mean, that's why you see so many short form videos on Instagram and whatever have you, where there's a video at the top and a video at the bottom. And there's this split thing of two things going on. The bottom one would be the actual video, and the top one, or the bottom one depending, would be a car chase from Grand Theft Auto. It's you can't just have one video. No. It's got to be like that bit in Back to the Future 2 with all the tellies. Mental. Absolutely mental. So yeah, I take your point about how people these days, especially the younger ones, they don't have an interest base. There's nothing that fires them. There's no passion. They don't have any hobbies or anything. And I think that's because for a lot of the young team, they're skint. They've got no money, and nobody ever introduced them to a thing. Nobody ever introduced me to hobbies, but I just sort of naturally went into them because of boredom. Finding something to do, and that naturally gravitated to having interests in things. I mean, I used to collect anime, I used to collect and read comics, mostly manga. I did read other stuff as well, but for the longest time it was a lot of manga. I still have it all up in the loft. Maybe someday I'll put it on eBay, who knows. I've loved Star Trek for the longest time. I love cinema, and especially science fiction. I used to study martial arts. I used to draw all the time. I don't really draw so much anymore, mostly because my muse doesn't talk to me anymore, and also because time, just sheer time. Be trying to be a dad, working full time, traveling better part of 2 hours to work, a better part of hours back from work, making video content, trying to keep up in all the media that I like to follow. Things fall by the wayside. I mean, I used to study martial arts, I used to go clubbing. Admittedly, the clubbing, I kind of put that away about a couple of months before my kid was born, because I realised that trying to be a parent and trying to be a clubbing guy those two worlds were not going to come together. You know, it was going to be like two opposing magnets. Yeah! It wasn't going to happen. So clubbing went in the bin. There was a couple of times I've gone back, you know, like now that my kid is a bit older and I've had a smashing time, but I've had to do it when there's been a block of days off work because I just need the recovery time, because although I can still throw it, my body kind of goes, you threw it, now recover from it. Just because I'm older. It's that simple. So I can still have a good time and I can still drop and give you 20, but it's not got the same as it used to have back when I was like 40 or 30, you know, or even 20. Although admittedly when I was 20 I wasn't really a total workout guy. I mean, I did a bit, but that mostly kicked off in my mid to late 20s when I started doing martial arts. And I haven't done martial arts for like about, oh God, it's got to be knocking at least 12 years. Ouch. I miss it sometimes. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So yeah, don't worry, Dreamcast Guy. That's just natural. People will follow things, people find things. Although I did love your comment about find a thing. And even though a lot of my hobbies have gone by the wayside because of time and money, the one thing I do keep zeroing in on, aside from obviously my love of games and making YouTube content, is I still have my music. And as a 51-year-old, I'm still looking for new music. Now, admittedly, I'm a metalhead. I mean, duh. I mean, I'm wearing a Donington t-shirt from '95. Wow, this t-shirt is older than some of my audience. Think about that. That's wild. But yeah. So I'm still trying to find and listen to new music as a 51-year-old, which a lot of people, they get to like your age, Dreamcast Guy, and they give up on music. They sort of like go, I found the bands I like and I'll just listen to them on repeat forever. I can't be living like that. I can't do that nonsense. That's not for me. If that's for you, hey, great, live your life, but that's not for them, bloke. No. So, in summing up, Dreamcast Guy, you're grand. I love your content. Don't worry about it. Although I do miss you on the Spawncast, which is one of the reasons I actually kind of just stopped watching the Spawncast, because you weren't there anymore. I liked your presence. Yeah, being an older gamer, there's nothing wrong with it. Being an older YouTuber, there's nothing wrong with it. And I don't believe that like you'll lose a whole bunch of subscribers, or you know. And as long as you maintain your schedule at the gym and you adapt it over time, then look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. That guy's like proper old now, and he still, you know, he's got some, you know, he's doing alright. So everything is possible as long as you know how to adapt, change, mutate and survive. So Dreamcast Guy, big love to you, pal. Everything's groovy in the garden. You keep being a gamer, you keep being a YouTuber, and so shall I. Hashtag support Scottish YouTubers. And of course, as always, I nae bother.